This latest Nintendo Direct was amazing for Pokemon fans. We have gotten so many new announcements, reveals. It was basically like a mini Pokemon Presents in and of itself. And I am just incredibly excited to go over every single thing that they talked about. There's just a lot. And there was even a new trailer that was revealed over on the Japanese Pokemon Twitter account that we are going to go through as well, that I have not fully seen yet. So I'm really excited about it. I mean, it is mind-boggling how many things were announced. So make sure you guys like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these other announcements. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section below what you're most excited about. And by the way, this is Pokemon House. I'm Rob. Let's get into it here. We have this trailer here, which is interesting. So you already can see, you know, this kind of just looks like any other Nintendo game. And by the way, this is all coming from the September Nintendo Direct, where they announced a bunch of other things, a new Fire Emblem, all that kind of stuff. But then you get this Pokeball right out of here. Now, I made a video yesterday talking about a new spin-off game. This is it, and it was a surprising one. We're not going to watch the whole thing here, but we're going to watch at least the beginning because it's a Ditto, right? So they lead off with Ditto, which was a surprise. And then you see, it's kind of sad, actually, this old beat-up Pokédex with a picture of a trainer and the, you know, Ditto, assuming this Ditto's trainer. Now, why the Ditto's Pokeball just happened to drop in here, I do not know yet. Kind of surprising. You can see it there in front of a Pokemon Center, which looked pretty modern, by the way. So we'll have to see if maybe it's just like the world ends. But then, yeah, Ditto transforms into this little girl who runs all goofy-like. And we get this new, like, Minecraft-looking world for Pokemon. And something kind of crazy. So then you get Bulbasaur that comes out. It learns how to use, the Ditto learns how to use leafage. To make, you know, and it's even got the classic music in it, all this kind of stuff. And guys, I can't believe it, but this game is basically like an Animal Crossing, almost like cozy farming Pokemon game. I didn't see like any battling or anything in this one, but like you've got the, like, all the Pokemon that are in this are going to do something important. So you got the 3 starters, no surprises there. And they do talk to you almost like, you know, a Pokemon mystery dungeon game. They're all just running around with you as a Ditto, which I don't know if they know that you're Ditto or not, which is kind of crazy. Then you got, well, let's go back there. That's too far. Crap, that's too far too. Sorry, this is such a long direct that there's so many things. So I won't use my mouse anymore. So then Scyther helps you cut down trees, which gives you these fruits, right? Then you have Machamp here. Or not Machamp. Good lord. Hitmonchan here, where you can, you know, basically do what you would do normally, again, in Minecraft. Kind of crazy. Then you have ways to build, right? So you got your little tables there that you're making for Pokemon. Eevee is here now. Drillbur is here now as well. Pikachu is hanging out here. So it's like, it's almost like the nicer version of Palworld. I mean, honestly, like, it doesn't, I mean, obviously no guns and you're not shooting anybody, and you're not battling, looks like. But then you have Oddish, Combee here as well. And then it looks like it just has normal food, which is an interesting choice. That's Timber, right? I think. Gosh, my brain is totally farting on it, but Gen 5. You know, the pre-evolution of Conkeldurr. Then you can get all the water going here. It's just, I mean, it really is Diglett over here. Like, it is very much, and then there's Psyduck, good lord. Pidgey. Let's see, is there anybody else? No, not really. I mean, it really is. It's like a cozy, just Pokemon farming game that you're going to have. And you're just using Ditto to do it as it learns all of these different Pokemon's moves. We got Pichu, Swablu, Pawmot, or Pawmi. Yeah, maybe Pawmi. I don't know. Horsey over here, Magikarp, Vulpix. Just crazy. Ludicolo, Sliggoo, Cast Form. Gosh, the Ludicolo first evolution that's blanking for me right now. Poliwag. Azurill, Vaporeon, Slowpoke, Wingull, right? Like, there's just different places that you can go to. You've got the Pokédoll over here. Like, I think there was a Alolan Growlithe behind there. Then you've got Flappy, Mime Jr., Zora. Yeah. Gosh, my brain is totally farting. The other evolutions here. Holy crap. Sylveon, Leafeon. There we go. Blossom in the background. And then, like, look at this. This looks like you can make a Pokemon Center. Gulpin. Pinsir. Holy crap. Paris. Snorlax. Makuhita. Like, actually insane, because this looks like almost like a route. And then there's a Torchic over here too, by the way. That you would see in Pokemon, a Drifblim. This is nuts. Like, this is really and truly crazy. Lotad, by the way, the name there. Again, just so many things going through my mind right now. This game looks like it's going to be really cute. I don't know that it's necessarily my cup of tea. I will absolutely give it a try. But, I mean, really, like, you're making your own Pokemon town. Oh, there's a Bellsprout there, too, by the way. So,
Pokemon Pokopia.
Yeah, Pokopia is the name of this one. Lapras, Piplup. Like, so many things shown here. Onyx is up here as well. Looks like Hitmonlee is there. You've got Tyranitar, Arcanine, Farfetch, Sudowoodo, like all of these awesome Pokemon. I wonder how many are going to be in here, what they are going to help you do. Minccino over there cleaning, of course, hysterical. Like, it looks like there are 2 Dittos as well, which is interesting. One with a Pokédex, by the way, with that Happiny down there. I love this concept. I think it's there are going to be so many people that are going to love this. So many people who've probably been wanting some sort of Pokemon cozy farming game, and this is going to hit it. So this was like one of the big announcements for the day, but then they had even more. So we head here to more gameplay, by the way. This is Switch 2 gameplay for sure, and I'm going to do a deeper dive into this and the other trailer that we're going to go over here a little bit later, but you know, they're basically just showing off some new, you know, Pokemon Legends Z-A gameplay. Nothing too crazy here until, there we go. Did we see that Tepig? Now we got the Kalos starters. So we got Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja. Now watch what's going to happen here. So this is that new Battle Club, you know, multiplayer game. We're on a different map, by the way, which is important too. So like I said, we'll go over that here in a minute. But the big news is we got Mega Evolution for, here we go, all 3 of the starters, which is awesome. So let's take a first look here. Crazy for all 3 of them. So there's Mega Chestnut, has a freaking spear. It's got the shoulder, you know, shields that had been in the rumor as well. Then you have Delphox riding the freaking broom with brooms around it, which is absolutely outstanding. Then we do have the Greninja. Now, we did see it upright, which was a complaint that I had, but you also have it, you know, upside down, which the spinning shuriken makes it look so much cooler. You can see all 3 of them right here. Absolutely outstanding. What an incredible, you know, little trailer that they decided. We saw Banette and Camera up their Mega forms for the first time. Looks like they will both be Rogue Megas. And then we got a Rogue Mega Dragonite, which was a surprise. Then the 3 new Mega Evolutions in-game that some people maybe had not seen before. Ampharos, my guy over here. Right, all these other Megas. We got some more character development. And then we finally get a look. By the way, this is a big deal. We get a, gosh, like I said, I'm going to have to really do a breakdown for you guys here. I'll be doing that in a separate video. I just wanted to go over some of this stuff. Because look at Lumia's tower, just filled with all this energy. We've been wondering, there's been a wall around it. Like, we are going to get a much better look at what's going on here. Then we got the Zygarde, 10% form, it looks like. But then there's something else that comes out here in just a minute. That is a huge surprise. So it starts with Hoopa. And we got its little dimension portal thing there. And all the Mega Stones. What ones are these, though? You can see a Pokemon in it. Look at him! Look at them! Oh my god, I can't believe it! Mega freaking Raichu X and Mega freaking Raichu Y. Unbelievable. This is a huge deal. Okay, for multiple reasons, this is arguably the biggest announcement yet. We had leaks because of the Terra leaks of Mega Pokemon. We knew which ones were going to be in the game. There were rumors. Ball Guy had put out something saying that we were going to be getting, potentially a DLC, right, for Pokemon Legends Z-A, and this confirms it. Mega Dimension is going to be the new DLC. We have Mega Raichu X and Y. Almost looks a little bit like Gorachu there, by the way, which, if you don't know, that was supposed to be the third evolution for Pikachu and Raichu, but they ended up canceling it early on in the games. Raichu finally getting some love that it deserves. Something separate of Pikachu, really and truly, right? I know it has its Alolan form, but getting these Mega Pokemon, it's just outstanding. And by the way, this confirms that there are going to be other X and Ys. Now, I know everybody's going to be like, but it's Gen 1 getting X and Y, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, guys. Like, this is so exciting for Raichu fans. Like, just for people who just are enjoyers of Raichu as well. I think it looks really, really good. Honestly, I love the designs for these ones. And that was just such a huge, huge announcement. Now, looks like we'll have a new apparel item if you pre-order it. Now, and this is going to be like additional story content, all this kind of stuff. From what it sounds like, Hoopa's going to be opening up dimensions. You're going to have to go and go through them. Now, what is going to be on the other side of those is really interesting. That's how they're going to expand out of Lumiose, is going through these different hoops for Hoopa. Absolutely outstanding. I love the idea. You can get the Hollow X and Y apparel items when the game comes out on October 16th. This is apparently going to be releasing near the end of the year, is what it sounds like. And the really big part of this that I think, I saw somebody on Reddit say, I totally agree with them. By them doing this specifically, right, they are trying to not overshadow what is going to be announced for next year. I know you guys are going to call me crazy pride, that person crazy too, but Gen 10 I think is going to be the main focus of the 30th anniversary in terms of like the big deal that we're going to be getting. And I am just hyped about this because I think there's a chance we'll get even a second DLC for this game. They've been doing that right for most of the main Pokemon games. We didn't get one for, Legends Arceus, but for Legends Z-A, looks like we'll get at least one, potentially two DLC before Gen 10 comes out. We are feasting, Pokemon fans. We have a brand new spin-off game, right? We have, the new Pokemon Battle Simulator. We have Pokemon Legends Z-A and a DLC all coming out. And this is after years of us not getting anything, really. So, just absolutely outstanding. I think that's it for this one.
Mega Dimension.
Let me see if he says anything else here that's important.
Two different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform?
I don't know.
More details will be shared in the future. Let's move on.
Okay, so that was it for that one. So, yeah, I mean, all of this stuff is coming out, by the way, so we can see their new forms for the Mega Evolutions, for the 3 starters. Delphox, seriously looking great. And we have a little bit more. It looks like they updated this. Ditto can learn new moves. We can see that over here as well, which is outstanding. When this is going to come out, I don't really know. If I had to guess, I would say it's going to be summer of 2026, early summer, because again, I think that would just make sense. Maybe March. I think we get the announcement for the release date sometime in during the 30th anniversary. Again, I really think people are going to love this game. I think it's going to be very, very popular. And I'm really excited about it, but this Mega Dimension DLC is what really has me hyped, because that means we've got more Mega Pokemon coming. Mega Flygon fans, as they said on Reddit, the hope is still there. If we're going to get one, I think this may be the opportunity for us to do so. The other thing is I'm going to watch this trailer with you guys. So this comes from the Japanese account. I'll give Soul Silver Art some credit for posting this. I don't know where they found it first, but I do want to watch this one with you guys because this apparently shows a lot about the game. Again, I'm going to do a full breakdown of like everything you may have missed later on, but we're at least just going to watch this together and see what happens. So, literally the start of the game, by the way, like, just being honest, it's very lush, the outside of this. It gives me hope. This is the only part I've seen, is like right up to here, that maybe we will leave Lumio City in another DLC at some point, but like, this looks lush. This is what we had hoped for with the last couple Pokemon games. I absolutely love it. And this is us coming into Lumio City. I'm guessing that's the opening. We got the Furfrou there. Look at our character just chilling with the fletchlings flying around. The game looks so bright and vibrant on the Nintendo Switch 2. I love it. Okay, Talonflame just flying by. The 3 starters. Love it. I wonder how they just find us. It's very interesting. Okay. So new steel area. We got the wait, whoa, wait. Underground. This is the first we have seen of anything of an underground. That is huge. That is massive. So where underground is this? I do not know. But does this mean the catacombs are real? This looks like a sewer line system, but guys, catacombs would be huge for this game. Oh my goodness. So there's the Staryu. We knew that was coming. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Okay, I don't know what she's saying. We'll have to see when the English trailer comes out. But like, look at this. So this is area 7. Looks like we've got some little brambles there or something like that. I wonder what that would mean. Audino. Gosh, not Hippowdon, but the one before. God, my brain is just really farting today, guys. I apologize. Catching a Pokemon up on a lamppost is sick. Okay. Hippopotas, that's the name. Okay, so look, so it changed, right? So this is what it looks like after. This is what it looks like under construction. It looks like, because you can see the construction stuff. You got the Machop there, which is awesome. I love that. The Binnacle. Got the statue over there. At night, yeah, here we go. The ZA Royale. No surprises there. Oh, there she is. That Hex Maniac or whatever she is that was in that one trailer that everybody continues to talk about, which is funny. Now, here's what they showed in the actual trailer that we already talked about. So this is just kind of like an expansion on this. I guess I just didn't have time for 3 minutes of content for Pokemon, which makes sense. Turn this down just a tiny bit. There we go. Pretty outstanding. And see, there it is standing on it instead of being upside down, which I like. Both of them are fine, but I just think Greninja deserves a little more than a shuriken that's really big, but that's okay. We'll deal. Again, we saw all of these parts. Maybe it was just that beginning portion that's new. So this is actually the full trailer, it looks like. Okay, no, so there's more battling there. Okay, what are those? Wait. What are these? Okay, so there are other gangs or something like that in Lumiose. Looks like almost like, you know, black and white, like the Reshiram, Zekrom stuff. Now, I don't know what this one would be at all, but that is incredibly interesting. So maybe those are going to be, you know, more of the people that we face in Legends ZA, in the ZA Royale. Okay, so it throwing that shuriken looks pretty cool. Okay, Eternal Flower Floette. Big deal there, by the way. Okay, is there something else at the end here? I feel like there will be. More information. Okay, so more on the Battle Club, which I don't really know any of what that's saying, so we'll have to wait until the English version comes out. We know about the Ralts Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir coming out. That's not a surprise. Okay, and the Pokeball stuff. Is there anything else? Because there's about 10 seconds left in this trailer. Okay, there's the the Mega Dimensions, which is insane. Still. Alright, so those are the other outfits that you can get for the Mega Dimensions, which is pretty cool. Look, that is a wild trailer. There's so many new things to go through for that. I'm going to do, like I said, a full breakdown on it. But we are eating well. There's so much news right now, and this is even more promising for when we get to February, for when we get to Pokemon Day. on February 27, 2026. We are finally, the drought is over, right? Like luckily we got Pokemon TCG Pocket. I think that really helped a lot of people. Pokemon Sleep for some people as well. But we've all been wanting like the big meaty games that we knew were coming, the big updates that we've been waiting for. I love the idea of that new spin-off. I don't know if it'll necessarily be like one of my favorite Pokemon games. I will absolutely play it. I will absolutely cover it here. There's just so much that's coming out in the next calendar year. I hope that you guys are ready. Make sure that you guys are subscribed here. We're going to be going over all of this stuff. I'll be doing in-depth. We'll be doing guides. So many things here at House as we move forward. Which part of it was your favorite? For me, it's the Mega Raichu X and Y. I think that is just massive for so many reasons. I am beyond hyped for it. So let me know again in the comment section below, what is your guys' favorite announcement from today? But that is going to wrap it up for us on this one. So from our house to yours, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.